Do you have a clothing line I keep hearing
I have
about?
a clothing line called Southern Made Holly Paid, also known as SMHP Clothing. Even my Ashland High merch, like I do all that, you know. My
You
clothing.
design them?
I design. I don't actually design on the computer, but I create the ideas and I just type out, you know, detailed ideas to designers, and they live out my designs for me, you know.
This sweater right here?
Yeah, this is one of the new ones. This is the Ashland High first hoodie, and this is basically just Geronimo on it. This is the cover of my mixtape. I have the same picture tattooed on my entire back. Yeah, I remember my dad got this tattoo after I did To Match Me on his forearm, and he made a joke. He was like, one day, he was like, what if instead of doing it on my arm, I just did the whole thing on my back? And I was like, no, I'm really doing that one day, like for real. And
You showed up and you had
then
it.
I did it, and it didn't make anyone happier than him. You know, he loves it. So I think he's jealous he didn't do it now.
So that goes into what I was going to ask you. What was your first tattoo ever?
The first time, I'll show it. It was this Songs of Victory. God. This,
Wow, you're pretty tatted up.
see the script, the Songs of Victory across my chest. The little, point it out, Frankie.
Right here, I see it.
Yeah, that my mom took me on my 18th birthday. And after that, I remember she took me and didn't make a big deal about it. And then I started getting my right arm sleeve, and she was like freaking out. Like, I got some tattoos on my arm, and she wouldn't talk to me. She didn't even look at it. So I didn't even know if she liked it or hated it, because she just like, I don't want to see it. And then like once I started getting more, she realized like where I was going for it. You know, it's an artistic thing. It's a way to express myself. And
What'd she think of the ones on your face then?
oh, she cried at first, but now she can't say anything because my tattoo artist is tattooing my parents more than me. My mom just did her entire back, and then my dad just did a full left arm sleeve. So the thing is, they were getting small tattoos since I was a kid. Their first tattoos were wedding bands, and so it's funny because my mom's first tattoo, I cried because I thought she was like a biker chick or something. Like I was like, I come from the South, so I just associate with like bike gangs and like bad people, you know, and like.
Mom, what are you doing?
So then I remember she got like her next tattoo, and she's like, Trace, do you want to go with me to get the tattoo? I think just to make me feel more comfortable. And I was like seeing all the dudes in the shop covered and shit, and I was just like, that is so badass, you know? And so as soon as I turned 18, I'm only 23 now, and I haven't got tattooed in over a year, and I'm
You're
still,
lying. So in like, what, 3-4 years?
yeah, like,
You've accumulated?
yeah, 4 years I got everything done, everything. The only thing left's my legs.
Are you going to get those done?
Yeah, I was gonna drive up after the show to Vegas and just get my whole leg done up, and then I was like, you know what? I was like, no matter what tour I go on or anywhere I go, I have more tattoos than anyone, so I can wait a while, you know?
I don't know, though. That's a pretty sick story for your 23rd birthday.
Yeah, I don't
Go
know.
to Vegas
But
after your first show, get a full sleeve
I've
on
been
your
tattooed everywhere and anywhere. My whole body I got tattooed in the back of a tour bus, so it's like I've lived the craziness, and I'll get tattooed now when life slows down a little bit and I don't have as much going on.